Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you how I make my own powdered laundry detergent. So I'm going to kind of go over the things that I use, that I put in it. My smallest child has an allergy to different fragrances and different types of laundry detergents. So the reason why I started making my own was because of that. And it took me a long time of trial and error to figure out, the correct formula that I want to use, because I had to figure out what his skin would allow me to use, basically. So when it came down to putting things together, I used certain products together, tried that, and ultimately this is what works for us. And so I just want to go over the ingredients with you, and then I will tell you what you will need to have. Hopefully, if anybody out there is struggling with trying to figure out what their child is sensitive to as far as their skin goes, this will help. This is what's worked for us. But again, different people have like sensitive sensitivities to certain things, and this is what works for mine, but this may not be what works for you, but it's definitely worth giving it a shot. And the way I went about breaking it down was, I started with 2 products, tried it on his clothes, then I added a product that didn't work, so I switched it up and replaced it with another product, and so forth and so on, until I got to a combination that was everything that you would need to get the clothes clean, but also things that would allow him not to break out as far as his skin sensitivities go. So you just kind of have to play around and work with what you got. So this is ultimately what we came up with, and so I'm going to show you. The first thing is I use this whole thing. This is 14.1 ounces of the white Zote. They make this in pink. The scent is similar, but for some reason the pink gives him a reaction on his skin. So we tried the white, and the white does not. Although the white does have a little bit more of the whitening powder power in it than the pink does. But it smells like ivory, is what this, to me, this is what this smells like, is ivory soap. If you've ever smelled that, that's what this smells like here. And like I said, the white doesn't give him a reaction, but the pink one does. So that's one thing to keep in mind if you're struggling with trying to find something that works for your kid's skin, or your skin for that matter. So I think his allergy lays in the actual soap product that you put into it itself. So like Gain and Tide, even the non-fragrant simple soaps still gave my son a reaction. So I think it actually lied in what was in the soap product that was going into the laundry detergent, like Gain or Tide or anything like that. It was the actual soap, the glycerin soap-based product that they use, which is why the pink gives him a reaction, but the white doesn't, because this is absolutely no dyes, no nothing inside this. So I use this whole container, a 14.1. I also use, this is a Dollar Tree product, and it is the Totally Awesome Oxygen Base Cleaner. This is like the OxiClean that you can buy for, $6 a container. I use this entire container, which is 16 ounces, just as a little boost, and this stuff smells pretty good too. It smells good. So I use this whole container. Then I use this entire container of 15-ounce fragrant boosters. Now these, I have to say, I absolutely love this. These are exactly, I don't know if you guys can see that. These are exactly like the Purex brand scent boosters, and they smell so amazing. I'm like squishing the bottle to see if you guys can smell that through the camera. I mean, obviously I know you can't, but it smells so good. I also put these in my, I just take some of this out and put it in my little wax warmers and let that whole smell like just fill my house up when I'm cleaning and doing laundry and stuff. I love it. And I can't hardly find these anywhere. So the last time I was at the Dollar Tree and I actually seen them, I bought 3 bottles. So I have 2 sitting over there, just on the off chance that, I might need them, but they are really good. And I put this inside my laundry soap as well. The next thing is the Arm & Hammer laundry booster. This is super washing soda. You cannot make laundry soap without washing soda. It's what does the bubbles. You know, it bubbles up, it lathers up, it soaps up. Now, you are not going to have as many soapy suds as what you would with a commercial laundry detergent. This is true. But the soapy suds part is not really what is washing your clothes, believe it or not. So, this stuff is what circulates around, and it's what actually gets into like the stains and stuff in your clothes and removes that from there. And then I also use Arm & Hammer pure baking soda. Now this is really just like baking soda that you would buy for your cleaning products. And I do use this in my cleaning products as well. I try to do as much natural, non-invasive cleaning products as I can in my home. There are a few cleaning products that I do use, like Dawn dish detergent. I love Dawn. I will never not use Dawn. But this baking soda, Dawn, vinegar are some of the things that I use as cleaning products throughout my whole house. So I usually pick this big old box up just for my home cleaning as well. But I use this entire box in the laundry detergent as well as this entire box. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 products. This I got at Dollar Tree, so you know that's $1. And this one I got at Dollar Tree, also $1. Now this big old white bar of Zote soap is you get this at Walmart, and I believe it's $1. It might be $1 and some change. And these 2 boxes here are $2 to $3 each. So let's just say that they are $3 at $6, $7, $8, $9 for all of the products here. What I do is, because I have 5 people in my family, so we do a lot of laundry around here. So what I usually do is I have you probably can't see this. I have this bucket, and this is just a regular painter's bucket, 5-gallon bucket. Whatever it is you decide that you're going to store your stuff in, you're going to want a lid for it, because powder will dry out and clump together if it's not sealed correctly. So I believe that, now it's been a while back ago since I bought this bucket, but I think that it was maybe $3 total, if that. But once you buy one, you won't ever have to buy that part again. So all of these products will go into this bucket. This stuff just gets dumped in. This stuff you have to grate, which is why I have my little grater here. And this was a Dollar Tree grater, and I use this just for soap making. So, or any other kind of soap grating or craft project that I might need to use. This is not I'm not going to use this and then grate my cheese on it either. So you want to make sure, you definitely could. It is soap. It's going to wash whatever's on here. But you definitely want to keep your grater that you're going to use separate from your household grater that you would use for your food. Or at least I would. It's soap, so it's not going to hurt you. It will clean and then dry. But this is just a little itty bitty one that I have gotten. It cost me $1. And, you're going to grate this up. So I'm going to stop the video right here, and I will come back to you whenever I have it graded, because I don't want you guys to sit here and watch me grate this soap, because it takes a few minutes to do it. And so yeah, I'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay guys, so this is what your graded soap bar should look like. And it's going to stay like that. And then the only thing that you do is I'm going to pour in the OxiClean. And I'm going to take out this little scoop. I'm going to open up the baking soda. And it also just dump the whole thing in there. It really takes not that much time to do this, and it gets a little powdery, so if you got like, you know, lung conditions or something like that, you might want to do it outside. I'm just getting everything done here where my camera's set up. And you could double this recipe up if you want to. I just happen to have, and then you just pour all of this in there. I just happen to have, normally I do double it up. Get all that goodness out of there. 2 of each thing usually fills the bucket up about 3/4 of the way. But I didn't have 2 of everything. So I am just doing 1 this time, and so that you guys can see it. And then all you're going to do is I have this huge spoon, and you're just going to mix it up thoroughly. It smells so good, y'all. I have always been a Gain laundry detergent person, always. And if you like the scent boosters a little bit more, I mean, you are welcome to put two containers of the scent boosters in there. It's totally up to you. Sorry if I'm shaking the camera. It's your preference. You guys, you know, play with it and do what you guys like. This mixture here will probably, because it's so concentrated, like you could use this spoon right here and maybe 1 scoop, possibly 2 if you have a really heavy load. And that's really all you need per load. So this amount of laundry detergent, even though it probably to you doesn't look like a lot, this is probably like 3 months or possibly more of laundry detergent here. And if you doubled it up, I mean, most of the time I do double it up. I just didn't have all this stuff on hand to show you guys the double amount. If you doubled it up, you would literally only have to do laundry detergent like every 6 months. And you just want to make sure you get it all mixed up real good, and that is it. Every once in a while, if you feel like some of the stuff is settling, you can, you know, give it another really quick stir. But I find that this works real well for our family. And like I said, this is like 3 months worth of laundry detergent here. And for $9, 3 months worth of laundry detergent, you're saving yourself like $20-30, especially for me. The big like 64-ounce load of Gain laundry detergent, we would go through that in a month or so. Because you have to use quite a bit more laundry detergent. But here, this is literally all I put in 1 load. Unless I have like something like football clothes or something like that. Something really stained, soccer clothes, football clothes. Other than that, 1 scoop will do you just fine. And so if you can imagine how many of these little guys are in this container. When I first started doing it, now granted the prices on like the baking soda and the washing powder have probably gone up just a little bit, but I've been making my own laundry detergent for years. And when I first started doing it, I think this equaled out to about 18 or 19 cents a load. So, I mean, that's quite a bit cheaper than what you can buy it for. And plus, I mean, if I wouldn't have a kid that had a little bit of allergy to laundry detergents and soaps, I'd probably honestly still be buying Gain. But because I do have a child that has allergy to soap, you know, I had to come up with something else. And this honestly smells similar to Gain, and it leaves your clothes smelling the same smell. So it's not like, you know, it smells real good now and then the smell goes away. It actually works fairly decent, and for the price of it, I think it's amazing. Anyway, that about does it for this video. If you guys are interested in, and then you just put your lid on it, you want to make sure your lid stays on tight, because you don't want that powder drying out. And you know, my boys call this Mama's soap, Mama's laundry soap. But make sure your lid stays on it tight, or else your soap will dry out. Okay, so that about does it for this video, guys. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the description bar below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. If you guys are interested on seeing stuff like this for me, let me know. I do all kinds of mixtures of cleaning products as well. Like I said, my youngest child has an allergy to soap, so I have to kind of work with what I know that is not going to give him a reaction. So yeah, alright guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!